Alright, so check it. If you're coming to Medellin, Colombia, yes, they have hip hop bars and clubs, and they have places you can listen to like electronic music. But you can listen to all that stuff when you get back to the States or when you get back to Europe. So this video is gonna focus on like beginner friendly places you can go to do some of the local dances like salsa, bachata, merengue, polo, all those stuff. So this video is going to focus on just a few of the places you can go to, so stay tuned. Alright, so the first place I'm going to talk about is probably the most popular salsa bar, here in Medellin, and they're called Dance Free. Alright, and every Thursday from 8 to 9:30 they have a free salsa practice. So they'll start off teaching you the basics, and then they'll teach you like a combination move, and then once 9:30 hits, they'll dim down the lights, and then they'll bump the music, and then you can practice. Or you can just practice and dance with anybody. And the great thing about this, I would say, is the location. They're located in Poblado. So chances are, if you're coming to Medellin, you're probably going to be staying in Poblado. And because of that, a lot of foreigners go, and including myself. Like, a lot of foreigners who go like aren't really that good at salsa or bachata. So if you're somebody who's not that great at salsa, or bachata or merengue or whatever, then you're gonna be around a lot of people like around your level. So which is, might make you feel a little better. Alright, so the second place I'm gonna talk about, which is my favorite, like this place is my favorite, is El Social Club. And they're actually really close to Poblado. They're like one station past the Poblado station, all right, near Agua Catala. But this place has practices. They have free practices Thursdays and Fridays, and like the dance changes. Sometimes it's salsa, sometimes it's merengue, sometimes it's tango. Every Thursday and Friday. However, every Saturday it's the same. It's a free bachata class, and I love bachata. All right, so from 8 to 9, it's the same. They'll teach you a basic, right? They'll start off with the basic moves, and then they'll teach you a combination you can use. And then at 9 o'clock, same situation as Dance Free. They dim the lights, they bump the music, and it turns into a regular club, and you can start dancing with whoever. And so, but one thing I have to say about this is, although it's close to Poblado, not a lot of foreigners come here. All right, like I think there was one time there was like 2 big ass groups of foreigners that came, but most of the time I don't see a lot of foreigners there. All right, so I'm just throwing that out there just in case you don't speak any Spanish. and you might be going by yourself, just keep that in mind. Chances are you're probably not going to see that many other foreigners here. But El Social Club it's a great place. It's actually my favorite place to go on Saturday. All right, so this third place I'm going to list they're located in Envigado. But unlike the other two places I talked about, this place is just a school. Like the other two places are clubs. So after the practice, you can like turn up if you want, order beers out, whatever. This third place is just a school. So it's really just, if you're just trying to practice, all right? And they're called Mafia Business. And they have a class from 7 to 8, which isn't free. It's I think it's 20,000 pesos, which is like $7 or something. But then after the class from 8 to 9, they have free social dance. So you can just dance with anybody who's there, and it's a good way to practice. I go to the free like social dance just to practice my moves. So, but yeah, this place is more focused on like if you're just trying to practice, whereas the other places are more like let's practice, but then you can turn up at the same time. All right? But yeah, they're called Mafia Business. All right, man. Before I end the video, I just wanted to point out a few things. Just like I start off saying, you can go to hip hop clubs, you can go to electronic clubs, rock and roll clubs, but again, you can hear that stuff when you get back to your country or whatever. When you're here, you should try doing some of the local dances. Also, don't worry if you suck. All right, like what I noticed about like going to like salsa bars or clubs and all that stuff here, no judgment, right? Sometimes on the dance floor, you'll see like a guy who doesn't know how to dance, but the girls on the dance floor with them like teaching them, and vice versa. Or like you'll see a guy try to do a move, he'll mess up, him and the girl will just laugh it off and they'll continue dancing. Like no judgment here, all right? So that's one thing I wanted to say. This next thing I'm gonna talk about is actually like what really blew my mind. When you go to a club, salsa club, whatever, every girl is fair game to dance with. All right, so if a girl's at a table with 3 other dudes, you can still ask her to dance. All right, so just keep that in mind. I've also seen where a guy and a girl, they look like their boyfriend and girlfriend. They go into the club together. Obviously, they dance for a little bit, but then they go back to their tables. The guy will get up and go ask another girl to dance and go dance with her and leave her girlfriend at the table. And the girlfriend is fine with it, so I think that's just the culture, and it might be just a Latin culture where, everybody dances with everybody. Ooh, sweating. All right, man, so basically just to summarize, like, these aren't all the places that offer free, like, classes, or these aren't, like, the best places to dance in Medellin. These are just the places that I go to, that I'm familiar with, that I want to share with you. Also, keep in mind that Colombia is a dancing culture. All right, Colombians. Oh, and this is another thing I'm just gonna end it with this. Colombians love to dance, but not all Colombians know how to dance. Like, you're gonna be surprised. Like before I came to Colombia or Medellin, I thought like every Colombian person was like an expert dancer. Like, no, it's not like that. Colombians love to dance, but not all Colombians know how to dance. All right, so if you come to Medellin, or if you're in Medellin and you go to these like free classes or you go to these salsa bars, you'll see. So yeah. But anyways, these are like I said, these are some of the places that I go to and that I have a great time. Dance Free is a good one on Thursdays. El Social Club, they have classes Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, but I go to the ones on Saturdays. I absolutely love it. Like, that's my favorite place. You got the Mafia de tus Bailes, which is not really like a club. It's not the club vibe. It's really like if you're just really just trying to practice. All right, you got that, and then you got Sky Bar. I never been to Sky Bar, but people say it's amazing. People say that's a good spot to go to, and they have a free class on Thursdays. I haven't gone because I go to Dance Free on Thursdays, but you should probably check that out too. All right, but anyways, I hope this video has helped you, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Deuces.